Hi guys, and welcome back to Robbie's English Harmony video blog. In this video I'm going to give you the simplest hesitation filler phrase possible. And here it is. Well. It's just a single word, well. And that's how you can begin sentences when you have to buy some time and when you can't really answer immediately. So basically a person asks you a question, and then you begin your response with saying, well, which buys you a few seconds during which you can actually think about the matter at hand and come up with a reasonable response. Whereas if you're not saying anything, there's a bigger chance that you'll just get stuck for words. Imagine someone stopping you on the side of the road and asking you for directions to the local police station, for example. If you just go like this, it's very easy to get stuck for words. But if you open your mouth and just say this simple word, well, it kind of opens up your mouth and forces you to say something extra. And even though those extra bits that you're gonna say may come out with a few mistakes, you know, they may come out a bit erroneous, it doesn't matter, because at the very least you would have said something, right? The word well gives you something to say, and it instantly makes you sound like a native English speaker. And you want to know why? For the simple reason that all native English speakers use the word well to hesitate. And I've noticed this phenomenon time and time again. Foreigners don't use these simple hesitation phrases or words in this instance, right? Well, it's not really a phrase, it's just a word, right? And it's very simple to use. Just learn it. Well. What's simpler than that, right? But so many foreigners just don't use it. They either don't say nothing, don't say anything, right? Or they actually run the risk of sticking in some word from their native languages, which makes you sound much worse, right? I have actually heard people using some word which serves the same function as the word well in English. Basically, I've heard them use an equivalent word in their native language when speaking in English. And it goes without saying, it sounds just terrible, right? Obviously, if you make that kind of mistake, you don't have to beat yourself over with that, and you don't have to tell yourself, listen, I'm a totally useless English speaker because I've been going on about this a million times. If you make a mistake, that's fine, even if you say something in your native language, which has happened to me on many occasions. And as a matter of fact, even recently, I was talking to someone and then a Latvian word just crept into my English speech for some reason or another. It was just a glitch in my brain, right? And it does happen to us, and it's no big deal. But all I'm saying is, if you stick to using the simple word well as a way of starting your sentences, especially if you have to think about what to say, you're going to sound like a native English speaker, and you're not going to say any word in your native language just because you're going to make it your habit to say the word well as a standard. Basically, that's your default response. So here's the take-home lesson for you guys today. Just use the simple word well to start your sentences with. And here's an example. I imagine, and this is something I'm going to brainstorm on the spot. Basically, this is not something I would have thought of previously. All I'm going to say now is going to be improvised 100%. I imagine myself walking along the road and a car pulling up and a stranger sticking his head out and asking me, can you tell me how to get to the local Tesco's? Tesco is a chain, a retail chain in England and in Ireland, right? Ireland is where I live. Then I would tell them, well, you gotta keep driving straight till you hit the traffic lights and then take the right turn, and you're gonna see Tesco a couple hundred yards down that road, okay? But here's how I started my response. I said, well, while I was actually thinking about what exactly I have to say, right? And even if I wouldn't have to think about it, even if I didn't have to spend a split second thinking about what I was going to say, I would still say the word well, just as a way of starting my sentence, right? And believe me, my friends, if you make it your habit to start your responses, especially when someone asks you a question, right? Start them with, well, if you make it your habit, your English is going to experience a very considerable improvement indeed. It may seem like a no big deal. What's one little word? How could I possibly improve my English just by using one little word? But believe me, it works. It works, my friends, right? So that's about it for today. I'm gonna stop recording this video. And if you have any further questions in relation to this simple technique of opening your sentences, or if you have any questions in relation to English fluency improvement in general, don't hesitate to publish them in the comment section below this video, right? Okay, thanks for watching and bye-bye!